The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Fresno State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their route.
Turning it on! Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Gresham. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Pressure coming, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll send out the kicker here. Splits the uprights, good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Hawaii's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Pittman. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll keep it himself. Oh, better look out. Makes it past the marker. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the end inside handoff, looking for a crease. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll leave it with him. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Absolutely center cut. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're working that left side. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Davis looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead is taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, they're looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The FIU Panthers have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 6 over FIU. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground. He's got it again. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rush is on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Finds his man. It's Perry. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They go to the ground. There he goes! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On the move, he fires. Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Gresham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. The short hands, it's Gresham. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. The screen, he can go! Inside the 25. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they take the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Davis will throw. Quickly complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Woods. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors look to do some damage in the red zone. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they go back on top. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. The run from the shotgun. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Davis looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Working that left side now. Good, solid tackle.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Holds it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Gresham. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Gresham. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Simmons. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The give to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. Davis will throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. More period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Davis looking to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to convert this second and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Offense working from the pistol. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Turning it on! They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You gotta love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were gonna have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He rifles one deep down the right side. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
He'll try it again on second and 10, using the quick game.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Finds, looking for more room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Davis looking to pass. Just a hair too much on him from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll run play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're
big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Hawaii! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Powell.